Welcome to Module 2, Controls Landscape and ISAUnited Practice. In this session, we'll first clarify the difference between standards and controls, so there's no confusion about what our course will focus on. Then, we'll examine the three authoritative control organizations ISAUnited relies on: CIS for infrastructure security, CSA for cloud security, and OWASP for application security. Finally, we'll see how these controls are applied within our Defensible 10 standards and in real-world practice. Before we go deeper, it's critical to separate standards from controls and to understand how they layer together. On the chart, you can see that we have foundational standards, such as NIST and ISO. These provide governance direction, compliance language, and policy-level requirements. Next, we have ISAUnited, which is based on the technical standards codified in the Defensible 10 standards. These build from CIS for infrastructure, CSA for cloud, and OWASP for applications. They translate deep requirements into precise, engineer-ready specifications. Lastly, we have the actual controls, the safeguards you implement in real systems, such as MFA, firewall rules, IDS signatures, or encrypted storage. Think of it as a chain. Foundational standards guide the technical standards, and technical standards enable you to map and apply the actual controls that stop or plug threats. This layered view ensures we design and build security with engineering precision, not just compliance checkboxes. ISAUnited's control organizations. ISAUnited designates three technical authorities as our official sources of cybersecurity controls. The Center for Internet Security provides infrastructure hardening practices. The Cloud Security Alliance offers the Cloud Controls Matrix, focused on cloud-specific protections, and OWASP delivers secure software engineering and application-level guidance. Together, these cover infrastructure, cloud, and applications, the full spectrum of modern enterprise technology layers. Controls in practice, Defensible 10 standards, D10S. Our Defensible 10 standards embed these controls directly into 10 critical security domains, from network and endpoint security to cloud, applications, identity management, and more. When you implement a D10S domain, you are, in fact, applying the vetted controls from CIS, CSA, and OWASP in a structured, consistent way. Control types: preventive, detective, corrective. Every control we use falls into one of three types. Preventive controls, what we call block, stop incidents before they happen. Detective controls, one form of plug, identify incidents quickly. Corrective controls, another form of plug, help restore systems and data after an incident. Keeping this classification in mind ensures you design defense-in-depth measures properly. Mapping controls to architectures. One of the most important skills for a practitioner is mapping controls to the actual architecture. Where in the network do CIS controls belong? What CSA controls safeguard cloud, APIs? Which OWASP measures fit into your dev pipeline? This mapping ensures no coverage gaps and makes security design tangible. Real-world scenario: selecting and justifying controls. Let's apply this. Imagine you're deploying a new hybrid cloud application. You'll need CIS controls for securing on-premise and hosted infrastructure, CSA controls for public cloud workloads, and OWASP controls for the application's API endpoints. Being able to justify your selection aligns security with real business requirements. Testing your understanding. Before we wrap up, let's do a quick knowledge check. Question 1. Which organization provides infrastructure hardening technical controls? A. OWASP. B. CIS. C. CSA. Question 2. If you need controls for securing APIs in a cloud-hosted application, which organizations apply? A. OWASP and CSA. B. CIS and OWASP. C. NIST and ISO. Question 3. What is the ISAUnited term for a preventive control? A. Plug. B. Block. C. Detect. Recap and conclusion. Key takeaways list. In Module 2, we began by distinguishing standards from controls, clarifying that in ISAUnited practice, standards like NIST or ISO provide the strategic direction, but true hands-on security comes from technical controls. We covered the 3 control authorities we recognize: CIS for infrastructure, CSA for cloud, and OWASP for applications. We saw how these controls are defined within the Defensible 10 standards, learned how to classify them as preventive, detective, or corrective, and how to map them into architectures. From here forward, the rest of this course will focus on applying these controls in practice, selecting, engineering, and validating them in real-world contexts. Your ability to do this effectively will be the foundation of a defensible cybersecurity posture.